Hello again. I am going to show you how to create a Twine video, add a little bit of coding in there to make it look nice, and tell you how it hits the higher levels of the SAMR model. So to start, you would go to twinery.org, use it online. I've created a story for my niece already, but in order to create one from scratch, you would just hit story. And then let's label this or call it test. So here's the layout of how to create it. You would go to the first passage and click on the little pencil. There's two things you need to do. You need to name the passage and put in the content. We're walking and you see a dog and a cat. To create new passages, you put these square brackets around the word that will pop up as the new passage. So this should give me two new passages. Perfect. So in here, we can go in and edit these as well. So this one's called dog already, and we can edit, we can create a new passage. This one could be you follow the dog and it leads you to a birthday party. We're going to create a new passage by putting these square brackets around party. And here's the new passage. You follow the cat and you end up at a birthday. And then we'll link this one back to party and see what we get. There we go. So it's a pretty, not a very good game, but it gives you an idea of how it works. So if we go to play, it shows you're walking and you see a dog and a cat. So these are the two links. You go to dog, you follow the dog and it leads you to a birthday party. And then you go to the birthday party and then you can end it here. Or if we were to follow the cat, so you click cat, you follow the cat, you end up at the party. So that's just the basics of Twine. What I'm going to do is show you how to make Twine look pretty and by using CSS. It's short for Cascading Style Sheet. It's what web designers use in order to make their web pages look really nice. So I've created this for my niece. She's 6 years old, so hopefully she'll like this. Let's just have a look at what it looks like right now. If we hit play, you can see that the writing is small. You know, it's black and white. We can switch this up so that it looks a lot better. In order to do that, you have to change the story format. It has to be on SugarCube. So it won't be on SugarCube until you actually click SugarCube. And then from here, we can go into story style sheet and put a little coding in here to make it look nice. So we're going to change the body. Background color can be, if we Google, you can essentially Google anything you want to know about Twine. Or how to change anything in Twine. So let's go to CSS colors. It should give us a list of, so it gives us a list of colors. You can either put in the code for the color or you can put in what it's called. So this is a nice one. Dark slate blue. Dark slate blue. And then you have to make sure that you're putting a semicolon at the end. Let's go and see if this worked. Okay, that's a little bit better. a nice, pretty color. My niece will love it. But I think the writing is too small. So we can change that by going to font size. Let's put it to 200%. Don't forget that semicolon. Let's change the font family too. Font family, we can do sans serif. Again, you can Google any of this stuff. CSS font family. W3 schools, yes. Fonts, yeah, we can try this. Okay, this will work. So sans serif was the first one that we picked. We could even put, so if sans serif doesn't work, you put a comma and pick another one. So it can be Georgia. Did I spell that properly? You have to make sure that the spelling's right. And then you can even put another one in Arial. Okay. I don't know if these ones are being recognized, but it doesn't matter because sans serif is being recognized. So we've got the background color, we have the font size, we have the font family. It'd be cool to change the font color. CSS font. Oops, color. Text. Ooh, CSS text. Body color blue. Body color green. Okay, let's see if this will work. Color blue. Oh, it might be too close. Color black. Right. Ah, it did. Perfect. So let's play the game. So Claire is walking down a path through the forest. It is oops, that's supposed to be, it is a beautiful sunny day, and she feels the warm breeze on her face. She meets this cute little colony of bunnies, and one of them says to her, "Would you like to come and play with us?" Claire says, "That would be lovely." The bunny says, "Follow me." So here's the first path. Claire follows the bunnies further into the forest when suddenly they come across a pack of wolves. She feels scared, but wants to protect the bunnies. The bunny says, "Oh, goody, our friends are here." Mr. Wolf says, "Hi, Rabbit. Can we play with you?" Rabbit replies, "Come along with us, or not right now. We must be on our way." So let's choose. The player can choose whichever path they want to go on. So let's go not right now and see what happens. Mr. Wolf decides to take a nap, or he decides to play with the pack. Well, let's go and play with the pack. The pack of wolves have a wonderful time playing together, but now it's time to find Rabbit again. Click here. So path was the first was the name of the first passage. So it's telling the user that they have to, that's the only one that they can pick. They have to go back to the start. So now we're back to the start, and we can go not right now again and pick, I think we went to play, so now we'll go to nap and see what happens. Mr. Wolf takes a nap and has wonderful dreams. When he wakes up, he realizes that he was sleepwalking and finds himself on the path at the start of the story again. Okay, so now it brings us back to the start. So the user, the person playing the game, can now go to come with us. So they all saunter down the path together, and everyone is feeling happy, especially Claire, because she has made so many new friends. They come across this beautiful river with a sweet little bridge to cross over. The bridge has balloons attached to it. Should they cross the bridge or continue on their way? Well, we can go continue on their way. They continue on the path on their way, and Claire realizes that they end up back at the same path from the start of the story. How strange. Okay, so it brings the user back. Let's try crossing the bridge. They cross the bridge, which leads them to Mouse's house. Sure enough, Mouse is having a birthday party, and everyone is invited. "Welcome to my birthday party." Rabbit and Claire join the rest of the animals and have a lovely afternoon. The end. So if the user picked this way from the start, it would bring them back to the first passage, and then they can go through the rest of the story. So it's awesome. Twine is awesome. Students love playing on this. You can use it in any subject area, and it's great because it's non-linear, and it hits the upper levels of the SAMR model in a few different ways. Firstly, instead of using a pen and paper, students are using this technology to do it. It incorporates different technologies. So not only are you creating the story, but you can change the the style sheet, and you can add pictures and music, and you can change the font color, and there's all sorts of stuff that you can do. You can make the font just certain words bigger. It's unbelievable. It's super fun. The other reason why it hits the SAMR higher levels of the SAMR model is because students can play each other's games, give feedback, modify the games, and share them with other people. So it's such a fun thing, and I think that everyone should know about this and use it in their classrooms because the kids just love it. So I hope that this is giving you an indication or it's giving you a good layout of how it works and how you can use it in your own classrooms. And even if you don't feel very comfortable with it, it's okay because you can Google anything that you want to do in Twine. It's all online. And kids know that, and they're pretty smart. They can sort of learn on their own, figure things out themselves. So it's just fantastic, and I really recommend any teacher using it. Okay, thank you.